The hotel fire alarm that briefly interrupted Norfolk State coach Robert Jones' Zoom call with media Friday was nothing compared to the chaos Gonzaga created for the Spartans on the court. The top-ranked Bulldogs handled Norfolk State's assortment of defenses the same way they handled nearly every team on their schedule. GU put on a clinic with pinpoint passing, spacing, cutting and ball movement. It didn't get any easier for the 16th-seeded Spartans at the offensive end. The Zags clamped down on Norfolk State's top two scorers and left few openings for others as Gonzaga cruised to a 98-55 victory Saturday at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Gonzaga, 27-0, which faces 8th-seeded Oklahoma at 11:40 a.m. Monday on CBS, posted its most lopsided NCAA Tournament win in program history. The Zags have won 12 straight tourney openers, second only to Kansas, 14, on the list of active streaks. The rust from 11 days between games didn't last long. Gonzaga misfired on its first 4 shots before returning to form. "I think that's the longest we've ever waited to play an NCAA tournament game," Coach Mark Few said. "From a coaching standpoint, that causes anxiety, and sitting around watching all the higher seeds jumping up and grabbing us lower seeds was a little bit unnerving the last few days. The guys came out with a great approach, played great defense all night. They run a lot of stuff and they switch defenses, so there's a lot of adjusting going on by our guys." Jalen Suggs went to the bench early with 2 fouls, and Drew Timme followed a short time later after committing a turnover. Cook and Anton Watson entered and provided instant offense and solid defense, as the Zags took command. Watson had 2 dunks and a layup, and Cook connected on a 3-pointer to spark a 12-0 burst. "That's like my favorite spot to play in the middle, against a zone defense, because you basically have control of the whole game," said Watson, who finished 7 of 7 from the field, scored 17 points and grabbed 7 rebounds. "I was looking for my shot and being aggressive the whole time." The coaching staff has been in Watson's ear about being more assertive. "I told him after he just walked out of this interview room, that's just one now," Few said. "This team needs that desperately out of Anton. We've been asking and begging and yelling and doing whatever we can to try to get him more aggressive and assertive in every phase of the game. Norfolk had legitimate size and athleticism around the rim, so I thought that was a really good sign for us and Anton moving forward." Senior wing Corey Kispert hit 2 3-pointers when the Zags were sputtering in the opening minutes. He continued hitting threes when the Zags were rolling on offense for the rest of the half. Kispert made 5 3-pointers in the opening half, moving past Matt Santangelo into 4th on the program's all-time list.